Alrighty, so as we continue on, we're moving right into our next brand. We went from beautiful cosmetics into hair care, and this is something that has been an issue for so many women of color with textured natural hair. How do you deal with your hair, maybe when you're traveling, or what's the best way to stretch your hair? Michelle Johnson has patented a product and a brand called Amtu Hair Art and Tools, and she joins us as our next spotlight item in Small Business Spotlight. It's so nice to meet you, Michelle. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me on. It is an honor to be here, so thank you.
Well, it is our pleasure. So as I look at these really cool tools, at first I was kind of like, I am not exactly sure what I'm supposed to do with it. So talk to us about how you came up with the idea and the concept, why you created these amazing air gems, and then let's talk a little bit about how we're going to use them.
Well, I came up with them when I was in grad school, or the concept came to me when I was in grad school and living overseas in Nepal, doing field research. And I went to get a trim for my hair, and they actually did what we call the big chop. It wasn't expected, and I had very limited access to hair care products, for my particular hair. So I thought, God, if I had the ideal hair product that I could travel with, I wouldn't encounter this issue, and I wouldn't be wearing my hair in a bun or hiding my hair the whole time. So I didn't really know what to do. So when I came back to the States, I decided that I wanted to create, or I started looking for the ideal product, and then I realized I couldn't find it. So I knew that I would have to create it. And so I decided to take the journey of creating the ideal product, which was to be able to travel in, that was effective in elongating my hair and hair management, that I didn't have to use any heat and chemicals that ruin my curl pattern. And that was functional, and that I could multitasking because I'm very busy. So I like to be able to like the ideal product would be for me to be able to go grocery shopping and, to do my papers and things. And actually at the same time, concurrently be doing my hair or elongating my curls. And so I just decided to create it and to do that journey of it. And, and I realized if I needed it, then other people probably needed it too.
Well, as you're looking at it, and I'm showing some of the different sizes, there are different sizes, different weights, and depending on what your hair pattern is from, a 3A through a 4C, which is that tighter curl, you literally, apply this to your hair. If it's twists or braids, or if you've got, long hair, you want to create a little bit more elongated type of curl pattern. And then these actually work as stretchers, like little anchors that you can sleep in, and they will kind of do the treatment while you're sleeping or working or cooking or whatever it may be, right?
Exactly. They're very multifunctional. You can wear them as accessories. You can use them as hair elongators or weighted clip. And then you stack them the way I have mine stacked. You can stack them in a way with how much you want to elongate your curls. So you can, exactly. So you can stack them, and if you don't want your curls, some people feel like very bouncy curls. So you don't have to put that many on. If you want that Brazilian wave, then you stack a few on. And you can get whatever curl you want out of this, or whatever curl, and it doesn't ruin your curl pattern. And to me, that's really important because I like to go back and forth between very bouncy curls to very wavy curls. And as I get older, fullness is very important to me. And so, these styling tools, or this styling tool accessory allows you to maintain your fullness and accessorize your hair, and also elongate your curls without ruining them. And it also helps to actually detangle. We have claws on the interior of them. Right. So even when you're sleeping and you wear them, they're actually also detangling your hair with those claws as well.
And all of these are, the points on these are not going to pull and tug on your hair strands. They just kind of glide through. This is a patented process. There's a little magnet on the end. So once you've slid this down, the length of hair that you want to stretch, You just let it close, it finds itself basically, and then it's anchored in place and will stay there until you take it out. So it's a really great idea for another heatless way to style your hair, to not have to put a lot of product in there, which I think is another issue that I know I have, Michelle. Too much product buildup, hard to get it out, and now you've kind of ruined your curl pattern with those heavy gels and so on. So something like this is such a great idea, and one that I'm looking forward to trying, and I hope that many people that are watching this will think the same thing. Your hair is beautiful, by the way, and I love that you've got the anchors kind of all stacked up and lined up just to show us how it basically works.
Exactly. Well, it's also pretty. I think, I was very inspired by like our hair tradition. We wear braid, we wear twists, and we like to, add to the decor, we like to add hair gems. And so I thought, well, why don't I create something that we already kind of are accustomed to? And so I wanted to create something that was functional but beautiful, that made us feel like Egyptian goddesses, and also that could provide us that, that elongated hair without like ruining. So yeah, I wanted to be able to tap into our customs as well. That was very important.
And the different sizes will also help us as we're making the transition. So if it's the big chop, then, as you start to grow out, there are some different sizes, different shapes that will also allow you to kind of stretch as you grow. So you've got the opportunity to use some different sizes with this as well. They are called Amtu, a map to you and a map to beautiful hair that you're going to love the way it looks. We invite you to visit our website, QVC.com, and go to Small Business Spotlight for our spotlighted brands. And once again, Michelle, it was so nice to meet you, and thank you so much for your ideas and for sharing it with the world.
It's an honor to meet you, Jane, and thank you for this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
My pleasure. I'll see you again soon. You take care. Bye-bye. That's fun. All right, so we keep it rolling with another really, really good idea. So we have joining us